Greetings, greetings, greetings. King James the Ruthless 78 of TikTok here, also known as James Bradshaw 78, King James Bradshaw 78, TikTok Bad Boy 78, Jim Muerte 78, Earl of Ambercroft. You'll find me all over TikTok. So, and now I'm on YouTube. And I'm on YouTube because I want to piss people off. I like pissing people off. I'm rich. I don't show it because then my family would know about it. And if my family knows about it, my mom's going to want half, my dad's going to want half, my brother's going to want half. Then my cousins are all going to want a little bit. My siblings are going to want a little bit. All my friends are going to want a little bit. My baby's mamas are going to want a little bit. And what does that leave me with? That's 3 halves. How many halves are in a company? So, I'd rather not tell them about my fortune. It's bad enough I had to make a fortune in order to inherit my inheritance. See, in 2000, my father, Jim Varney, bless his soul, died. Spiritus Sanctus Pluribus Unum. And he sat there and died. And he left me Debswana, Texaco, Texas Tavern, the World Candy Company, Turkey Track Ranch, and a bunch of other assets. But I didn't receive any of them because greedy family members decided they wanted the fortune. Yes, greedy family members wanted the fortune more than the person that inherited the fortune. So the person that inherited the fortune, much like Harry Potter, didn't get anything. They just got stuffed under the stairs and said, "Shut up." So, after years of being stuck under the stairs and being told to shut up, Harry Potter got tired of it. Harry Potter went out, made some consultations, made some money, invested that money, invested the money he made from the investments, and made a fortune. Then, when the greedy family members found out he was trying to get his inheritance, they decided to sell his inheritance. Now, I own 98% of the Chevron company. 98% of the Chevron name belongs to me. So when they sold Texaco, my oil company, Texaco company, to Chevron called me as a partner and said, "You're not going to believe what we just picked up at this good price. We just picked up Texaco from your family at a generous price. If you would like to pay us back, we'll give it back to you." And so I paid Chevron and took my company back. And that allowed me to know that they were selling my company assets. So I purchased everything they had to sell under one business license or an alias name. One or another. Hundreds of them. I'd sit there and purchase everything they had under the assumption that it would never leave my name. Why? Because I don't want greedy family members getting rich selling my shit. They think just because I'm me that they can do whatever they want with me. It'll be hard to do when I disown the entire family. I'm going to get my money and I'm going to move. And when I do, I will sever communications with my family. And I will live down south in LA. Maybe even San Francisco. I do have some friends down in not San Francisco, San Diego. I have friends. San Diego. I have friends. And I can get set up down there. I can move to San Diego. That'll give me somewhere to stay while I get my feet under me. And once I'm out of Colusa County and Mary Moore Funeral Service can't tell me what to do anymore, well, I'll be out of your hair. And then you can't use Ampla Health to steal my identity because I'll be in a different county. And Ampla Health won't have anything to do with me. So there will be no switching my dental records or my medical records for Mr. Moore. Like you tried to do at the sheriff's station, changing my name to David Moore. If you're trying to change me to be David Moore Sr., that means I was in jail before I was born. If you're trying to make me David Moore Jr., where are my tattoos? David Moore Jr. has tattoos. Do you see tattoos? Any tattoos? Any tattoos? Tattoos on my arm, maybe? Because David Moore has tattoos on his arm. We have intake footage from David Moore going to jail that has pictures of David Moore's tattoos. We have description of him for therapy. For years, he's on antipsychotics. I'm on Geodon. Geodon, which is generic for Geodon, is ziprasidone. It prevents voices. It prevents you from hearing voices as much. It does nothing against psychotic behavior. It doesn't do anything about anger or emotional mood swings. It doesn't do any of that. It just cuts down on mental activity. It's nothing big. And now I don't have SSI. The only reason I was going to mental therapy was to maintain my SSI. Without my SSI check being paid to me, I feel I no longer need mental therapy. And without mental therapy, I get no medications. So I am off medication, I am out of therapy, I am making a recovery, and I am doing my own therapeutic practices on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, OnlyFans, called Leak Therapy, pioneered by my doctor, Dr. Gerardo A. Toribio. So, that's nice. Well, it's been 7 minutes. I gotta go.